There's something I've been meaning to do for the better part of the past decade that just, for one reason or another, I found excuses and reasons to just put off, and at this point it's kind of come and gone as a fad, and yet I still have an interest in doing it. Well, there's nothing like striking while the iron is absolutely ice cold. Hey there everyone, this is Chunionika, and let's just do it. Let's play Sonic Team Presents Sonic the Hedgehog. Originally released in 1991 for the Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive if you're some kind of un-American. That's a spoiler. We'll be playing the 2022 Sonic Origins version of the game. And this is in no small part inspired by Raukow's All the Sonics. So we're going to be doing this per zone. And we're going to do this just until I hit the credits. I'm not going to really worry about 100% for this particular game. But I will have a bonus video at the end that's going to show off some of the extra features of this version that I think are pretty neat. So yeah, let's just jump in. Start new game. Green Hill Zone, Act 1. What do we got here? Well, we got score, time, rings. We got Sonic. And at the bottom here, since we're playing Anniversary Mode, we have coins. That's right. In the original version, it was a traditional life system. See these right here? These are rings. Get 100 of them. Get an extra life. But now, this version, you get an extra coin. Coins functions a little differently from lives. They basically let you replay the special stages. That's not going to come up too much because Sonic game's kind of easy. Anyway, let's just go. There's a lot of flora here. Geometric, bouncing all over the place. Not a lot of fauna. The reason for that is because, oh, there we go. There's the fauna right there. Well, it seems like an evil, horrible man has captured our friends and put them in these adorable, marketable robots. And that's all the excuse we need to cause some atrocities. So what do we got? Well, you're playing this on the Genesis. You press A, you jump. Press B, you jump. Press C, you jump. You look up. You look down. You got a crab. Pretty simple game. Sonic 2 introduced a little bit of a change to this formula in what is known as the spin dash. Crouch, tap jump a couple times, you spin. This game, however, just go into a spin by crouching while moving. And you kind of turn into this destructive force of nature that just flies all over the place. It's pretty great. This game was pretty mind-blowing back in the day. Still really, really fun. This actually wasn't my first Sonic game. Sonic 2 was. I initially played Sonic 2 almost 30 years ago to the day. A couple days rather, after Christmas 1992. And of course now, yeah, we're January 1st, 2022, so 30 years, almost to the day. I am old. Might have heard a little chime there. It's because I got 100 rings, so I got an extra coin. And let's just spin dash and jump into this ring. Yeah, that's the first stage. 2 minutes, doesn't need to take 2 minutes. It's pretty short. Sonic is one of those series where I find that the first zone, first level of the game is kind of the best one. Oftentimes, because it's more of just a playground. What's not a playground is this crazy thing. This is our special stage. Completing these will kind of melt your mind if it's 1991. You're looking at all this stuff, it's crazy, but no, completing these will get you a Chaos Emerald, which I'll get this one just for demonstrative purposes, but yeah, I'm not going to worry about it too much. You look back at this game now, and it's kind of quaint in some ways, but you got to keep in mind, like, I mean, back in the day, all this spinning around, fish are turning into birds, bubbles are turning into trees. It's no wonder that everyone played these games growing up is a little weird. Anyway, here's Green Hill Act 2. Hey, look, more of the same, because Sonic 1 is kind of built on, like, level chunks. Becomes pretty obvious later on. That's also part of why this game has, spoilers, 3 acts per zone, whereas subsequent games will only have 2. Just less copy-paste. Here we get an invincibility. Again, if you've ever played a video game before, yeah, you know what that does. But if you're like me and Sonic 2 was kind of your first video game, a lot of this was a lot to take in. You're going fast, you're grabbing things, you're spinning past stuff. Can't get that ring. Yeah, a nice cool 40 seconds. Sonic, all about speed. Oh, don't tell people that. They'll get mad. They'll say, no, it's about the platforming, the precision. Yeah, no, but the fun stuff is the speed. The fun stuff is just kind of going nuts. Here's a barrier, or a shield as some people call it. I believe the official name's barrier. Protects you from one hit. You might notice I'm not really getting hit too much. Because again, Sonic, kind of easy if you're just trying to complete it. Do you want to get, like, really good times? You want to get, like, all the bonus stuff, like as many rings and lives as possible? That's where it gets a little trickier. But, I mean, it's still, like, a very... Like, look at this. They're just giving me invincibilities all over the place. This is sort of, in a way, adjacent to, like, a Star Run Mario stage. It's weird how you're going to see a lot of Mario-esque things happening in this game that then in the second are almost completely abandoned. Probably didn't mention these. That's a star post. Doesn't have any stars on it in this game. Don't worry about that. It's a star post. It's a midpoint, basically. And here is a rotund, bald man in a mysterious machine with a crazy wrecking ball. That's Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik. He's our main antagonist. He hates that hedgehog. He likes machines. That's about all the character depth he has right now. He'll get cooler as the series goes on, but right now, he's kind of just getting bullied by the first living creature with fashion sense that he meets. And there we go! He's done! That's the first boss. And now we get this strange machine. Open it up, and we release our friends. That's kind of all the story in this game, for the most part. But yeah, there we go. Green Hill. First 3 levels. Pretty easy. First world, if you're speaking in Mario terms, complete. And here's our little preview for next time, Marble Zone. So, yeah, that's going to be it. These videos are going to be short as all get out because Sonic, man, he's fast. He can really move. Allegedly, he's got an attitude. You know it.